SpaceX operates the world's largest satellite fleet, which is like 98 or 99% of all satellites in orbit. Every Starlink, they're cooling it today. And I think Starlink V3 is going to operate at 20 kilowatts. A Blackwell rack is only 100 kilowatts. And people talk a lot about density. Well, if you're connecting the racks with lasers through vacuum, you can make the rack bigger. Physically, you're focused on weight, not size. In a data center on Earth where you're trying to connect racks, ideally using copper, minimize lengths, et cetera, cabling is a big cost. You do want that rack to be small because, copper when you can, optics when you must. But in space, there's all sorts of things that SpaceX can do that I think maybe some of these naysayers are not contemplating. But it's just they operate more satellites than anyone. They have a 20 kilowatt satellite today. So maybe you just scale that up to 60 kilowatts to start. They seem very confident they're going to go right to 100 to 120. And they also, the same company now, also operates the largest data center on Earth. They have the world's best hardware engineers and all sorts of people, almost all of whom are not smart enough or practical enough to work at SpaceX, are these armchair skeptics. I don't want to quote Larry Ellison, but somebody was, being skeptical. And Larry was just like, listen, he's out there landing rockets. I don't see anybody else landing rockets. And the reality is that 10 years later, no other company is consistently capable of landing and fully reusing an orbital rocket. And none of this makes sense without reusability. That means you have to land it.